Happy Monday, the 20th of April. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Bill.
And we're the BRYAN
BRYAN
Show. Today is episode, I think, 24?
Something like that. Hey, 24
We're
episodes.
almost at half a year. 6 months worth of the BRYAN Show.
Wow.
And things are escalating.
I can't believe we've done it. We've done it for that long.
Wow. It's almost time for retirement.
We've had 2 honourable mentions with Across the Board or Physio Inc. as well.
Yes.
So we're actually doing really well. Can we though? Yeah, have you seen all those physios that are doing work ergonomic on Channel 9? Hey, we done it first, all right?
Yeah.
I think we
Come to the experts.
I think we actually got to know people just to get into.
We'll get there. I'm just going to tag the Today Show and to every
The morning show
every
all
time
the
we do
time.
it until we get there. Today's episode, we are going to talk about common cycling injuries. Sorry, I had somewhat of a stroke then. It's very exciting, but today we're going to
hang
go.
on a second. You want to say cycling? Cycling.
Hey!
So
we
we have
were
it.
wondering where we're going to get some sort of an ornament for today's show, but here you go. Bill's got good eyes.
There we go.
And so, more excitingly, we're going to go onto a road trip. I'm not going to tell you where, but we're going to go there.
And there is a special guest
Yeah.
that will talk about this type of stuff because,
Nah.
we don't know much about it.
Can you tell? Cod's boring.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah.
there is a special guest, and you actually might know who he is.
So, should we go there?
Yes, we shall.
1,
2, 3.
3.
Hey, we made it. We're here.
Well, that was a long drive.
That was a bit of a trip, wasn't it?
Oh, God.
Where are we, by the way?
We're in Sutherland at one of our friendly clinics.
Well, the other clinic, we've got the England
The other
clinic, the Sutherland clinic. So today we've got a special guest, as we just mentioned previously, while we're still in Engadine. He's our practice principal. It's Mr. Tom Holt.
Woo!
Come on, Tom.
Come on now, Tom Holt,
Who's he?
physio, aka our boss, aka the cycling physio. You have a lot of names, but we got you here because you are the cycling physio.
Wow. So tell us, what made you become the cycling physio?
Oh, look, firstly, I just want to say I'm pretty happy to be on the show.
You're welcome.
I've been watching it for a long time, and it's a bit of a childhood dream to be part of the BRYAN Show.
You and a long lot of people in the community, so yeah, this isn't new for us.
So, what made me become the cycling physio? Well, I've been riding bikes for a really, really long time. Probably since I was about 2 years old. And I rode them pretty much consistently from then. I had about a 3-year break in my early 20s, like a lot of athletes tend to do. And then I became a physio.
There we go.
So it just seemed to make sense.
Cycling physio is really, it's got a ring to it. Definitely does.
I really want to ask about that 3-year hiatus, but I think I can say that for another day. But today we are going to talk about common injuries that cyclists sustain, and there's no better person to explain those injuries than the cycling physio. So let's just go through, summarise, what are the injuries, the most common injuries?
Okay, so the things that people mostly present with is usually anterior hip pain, so pain at the front of the hip, lower back pain down there, or knee pain. They're the main things. People do get neck pain as well, but a lot of the time it's not really the bike's fault. A lot of the time it's because they're doing something somewhere else. Like a lot of cyclists actually spend a lot of time working at a desk. So they're kind of getting their pain somewhere else, but just getting sore on the bike as well. But there are some things we do.
So
Yeah.
necessarily, it's not the injury from the bike. It's usually stuff that they do at home.
Not always.
I mean, I've seen a few patients that have fallen. Some guys, cyclists have fallen off the bike themselves and they've got those type of injuries. But
Yeah, there's definitely, usually, so mountain bikers have a habit of crashing and hurting their necks.
Oh, it's not that funny. For those just people. But
I know a few of them. But yeah, so most of it, that's actually cycling related injuries that don't involve crashing, okay, because that's a whole other ball game, is basically lower backs, hips, and knees.
okay, all right. Well, since we've got those 3 different types of injuries, we're going to talk about 3 different types of exercises that will help you get you back on your bike cycling free. So What are they?
Alright, so the first one is something called a Jefferson curl, and it's for the back, right?
Right.
So if you imagine that, you're on a bike and you need to reach forward, so you are bending your back a bit, right? Now, if my full range in my back is this, and I'm at the end of that range the whole time that I'm riding, and I could be riding for 10 hours, then your back's going to get pretty sore. But if you could get this far, but you're only sitting here, you're in your mid-range. So it's a lot more comfortable to be in your mid-range all day. Like, you imagine it was something else. If I sat here like this for, 10 hours, I'd probably get pretty sore. If I sit here like that, it'd be okay. So that's what we're trying to achieve. Trying to get more back flexibility so you can get further and be in a more comfortable position.
Awesome. All right. Can we see it?
Yes, of course.
Yes. Let's go. Well, we're going to do it now, or we're going to...
We'll flick to it shortly.
Yeah, we'll flick to it shortly. All right, what's exercise number 2?
All right, exercise number 2 is actually one I'm going to show you, and it's for just for the knee mainly, and it does do the hip as well, some of the hip injuries, but most about the knee. And that's because a lot of cyclists, they're really good at pressing the pedals and creating a lot of watts, a lot of power, but they don't have great control. And you can get away with that all the time when you're cycling because your feet are clipped in and your bum is stuck in a seat, and your hands are stuck on the handlebars, so you don't feel like you need a lot of control. But what ends up happening is that you get these people where when they're pushing down the pedal, they get a lot of this going on. So their knees coming across.
Right.
And also, they tend to be quad dominant rather than trying to make and drive from the hip. So this exercise has a few different progressions it can do, but it really addresses both those problems.
Right. Gosh, it's a lot to take in, isn't it? I mean, I don't cycle. Neither does Bill.
No.
But,
Sorry.
Yeah, it's very interesting anyway. The injuries and the exercises and...
I was quite surprised that I thought a lot of the injuries will come from the actual bike itself, but like you said, it's come from what else they do after that or before that, more so than the actual. Unless they crash and burn, it's a bit different. You get it.
Yes. Don't crash your bike. And then the last one's the hip, right?
Yeah.
So the front of the hip. So it's just a bit of a retraining exercise that I like to do with some people, and it usually just backs up some of the hands-on treatment that we do to try to get the hip working in the right way, trying to make the muscles firing correctly. And it looks like a relatively simple exercise, and it's not particularly hard, but it can be proven to be really effective to do two things: reduce pain, but also people get a lot better afterwards at pulling through, so you're actually pulling up through that cycling phase as well. So produce more power.
There you go.
Simples.
Simples.
Easy to go.
All right, well, we're going to cut through to those exercises, so stay tuned. We want to say a massive thank you to Tom Hall for allowing us into the clinic.
During
Although he normally does.
this pandemic period.
Very, very nice and
Nice to
accommodating.
So stay tuned.
Whoa!
That was awesome.
Yeah, and the cool thing is we didn't have to click to come back here, did we?
No.
We just came here and,
We're
and
back,
here we are.
Back here. We're back in one piece, back in our humble abode. The Southern was fun.
That was great. I mean, I enjoyed the car ride with you, Bill.
It was good.
Yeah.
And Tom did show us some really good stuff, some easy
Thank
stuff.
goodness we have a cyclist in the Physio Inc. family.
It does.
That helps a lot.
And he's our boss.
Yeah.
So
Couldn't get any better than that.
it definitely works.
So
Definitely works.
thank you again to Tom for giving us through those 3 common injuries and the exercises to go with it. I think that's it.
That is it.
That is it.
I hope
Unfortunately.
you enjoyed that little excursion that we had.
We sure
But
did.
keep in mind, we're going to do a little bit more. We're going to have a few more special guests along. We've got a few people on happening. So we shall see how it all goes.
100%. And if you're a cyclist why don't you tag, you know, maybe an injury that you find maybe is a bit more common with you,
Yeah.
or you've heard as a common injury
For sure.
amongst the cycling community. Until next time,
Enjoy.